They taxed me. A little old lady was going a bit senile. She got to Xmas and realized she didn't have enough money for presents for her grandchildren, so she wrote a letter addressed to God London office. Dear God, due to the fact there has been no substantial pension increase again, I find myself a little short for buying Christmas presents for my grandchildren. I wonder if you could help me out and send me 500. With love, Agnes. When the DC sorting office read the letter, they passed it to Downing Street and eventually Boris Johnson got it. Feeling a little guilty at the next cabinet meeting, he had a whip round for the old woman and got 250, which was sent to the old woman. 3 weeks later, God was sent this reply. Dear God, thank you ever so much for the money. I know you sent me 500, but Boris Johnson and his robbing swines taxed me 50%. But the kids got presents anyway. Never take the wife. A driver and his wife is stopped by a police officer. Driver say, "What's the problem, officer?" Officer say, "You were going at least 70 miles an hour in a 50 zone." Man say, "No sir, I was going 50. Wife say, "Oh, Harry, you were going 80. The man gives his wife a dirty look. Officer say, "I'm also going to give you a ticket because you have a rear light out." Man say, "Rear light? I didn't realize it was out." Wife say, "Oh Harry, you've known about that light for weeks." The man gives his wife another dirty look. Officer say, "I'm also going to give you a ticket for not wearing your seatbelt." Man say, "Oh, I just took it off when you were walking up to the car." Wife say, "Oh Harry, you never wear your seatbelt." The man turns to his wife and yells, "Shut your mouth." Officer say, "Madam, does your husband talk to you this way all the time?" Wife say, "No, only when he's drunk." Elementary, my dear Watson. Sherlock Holmes and Dr. Watson went on a camping trip. After a good meal and a bottle of wine, they lay down for the night and went to sleep. Some hours later, Holmes awoke and nudged his faithful friend. "Watson, look up and tell me what you see." Watson replied, "I see millions and millions of stars." "What does that tell you?" Watson pondered for a minute. "Astronomically, it tells me that there are millions of galaxies and potentially billions of planets. Astrologically, I observe that Saturn is in Leo. Horologically, I deduce that the time is approximately 3:15. Theologically, I can see that God is all-powerful and that we are small and insignificant. Meteorologically, I suspect that we will have a beautiful day tomorrow. Why? What does it tell you?" Holmes was silent for a minute, then spoke. "Watson, you idiot. Some idiot has stolen our tent." Celebrity computer viruses. Monica Lewinsky virus sucks all the memory out of your computer. Ronald Reagan virus saves your data but forgets where it is stored. Mike Tyson virus quits after one bite. Oprah Winfrey virus, your 200 megabytes hard drive suddenly shrinks to 80 megabytes and then slowly expands to 300 megabytes. Titanic virus makes your whole computer go down. Disney virus, everything in the computer goes goofy. Prozac virus screws up your RAM but your processor doesn't care. Sharon Stone virus makes a huge initial impact, then you forget it's there. BBC virus runs the same programs over and over, week after week after week. Woody Allen virus bypasses the motherboard and turns on a daughter card. Bill Clinton virus won't let you query the system for information. X-Files virus, all your icons start shape-shifting. Spice Girl virus has no real function but makes a pretty desktop. British Telecom virus, every 3 minutes it tells you what great service you are getting. Arnold Schwarzenegger virus terminates and stays resident. It'll be back. Parking tickets galore. So I went up to him and said, "Come on, mate." I was only in there 3 minutes. He ignored me and continued writing the ticket. So I called him a pencil-necked Nazi. He glared at me and started writing another ticket for having bald tires. So I called him a horse shit. He finished the second ticket and put it on the car with the first. Then he started writing a third ticket. This went on for about 20 minutes. The more I abused him, the more tickets he wrote. I didn't give a damn. My car was parked around the corner.